Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TROV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action today very straightforward. So if you say, hey, Clay, summarize this for me, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, before we start throwing stones, I'm not saying it's a pump and dump in the sense of this is being run out of somebody's shed. I am just talking about how the price acted today. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price is back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's first just define where all this started. And for me, it started when it broke out of this stubborn channel. And that channel was down there at the 75-cent mark. I mean, you go back through the history of the chart, and you can see just numerous times the price has tried to break up above this level and just hasn't been able to do it. So very clearly, this was a former area of resistance. And now that the price broke above it, that's kind of where things, quote unquote, started, like I said. So let's just go through the definition here. Price makes a really nice move. Well, considering it started right there and the price went all the way up there, I think we can all agree that was a very nice move. Next part, within a relatively short amount of time. Considering this all happened in the same day, I'm hoping we can agree that, yeah, this price action all did happen within a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So here's where the thin ice comes into play, because to be fair to the bulls, something like this could happen. So the price could come down to the 75-cent mark, which is our thin ice, walk along the thin ice, and then start to work its way back upwards. In that event, what would that give you? Well, that'd give you a set of lows right there, a set of lows down there. You picture each of these as stair steps. Okay, well, hey, to be fair to the bulls, they now are building stair steps in the upwards direction. And from a big picture perspective, that is a healthy thing that you want to see. However, if the price comes down here to that thin ice point and it does not hold and it breaks right through it, well, what do you have at this point in time? You would literally have the price right back to within this range that it just broke out from. And again, going back to where it all started, that would be the epitome of a pump and dump. So can I flat out say the price action here is, total pump and dump? No, but the price is starting to get near some thin ice and putting it at risk of literally starting, or we're literally heading right back to where it all started. So next week should be pretty interesting, but we'll see if the bulls can hold above that thin ice point at 75 cents or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.